no sound on any of that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It didn't have any sound.
I don't think so. Go ahead. Are we plugged in? We are. I think we're trial number 4. Action.
So the next bit.
Wait. Hi, aeroplane. You never fly over a house until you try to record a video.
Damn no.
Now you're on lockdown, you shouldn't be flying anyways. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah, I think we're good. You'll hear a little bit.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Angela. Today I have my husband Darius with me, and today we are going to be giving parenting advice. And this is also a collab style video. I'm collabing with my awesome mom friend Kaycee Peterson. I will have her video and her Instagram linked below for you guys so you can check her and her husband Sam out. They're going to be giving parenting advice as well. So,
while you're down there, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, support us.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up. Tell us what we're doing good, what we're doing bad. You know, just leave a comment there so we can read, so we can scroll through later on and read and reply. We'll try our best to reply to every single person. If you're the only comment down there, we'll reply to you like 10 times. But
sorry, I'm laughing because the dog got her ball off the porch in a stick.
that she is. She's a little distracting.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, tip number 1. Seeking advice is great. There's a lot of experienced people out there, but you want to remember that it's your child. You are with that baby day in and day out. Even if you have like mom-in-law or mom helping babysit.
There's her stick. You can't see it, but she brought it over. Anyways, back to you have a mom-in-law helping.
Regardless of whoever is helping watch your child, that is your child and you know them better than anybody. So if you get advice and you're just like, yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work.
That includes this video. We're gonna give you some advice, some tips, some things that work for us. That doesn't mean 100% that it'll work for your kid. Yes, we've had 2 kids. Yes, your grandma has had 16 kids, but what she did, what we do might not work for your kids. Every child is different. Everybody has a different personality. So what works for your kid may only work for your kid and not for anyone else's. But we're still gonna share because it may help you, it may help someone else. So it's always a good idea to listen to advice, maybe give it a shot, but doesn't mean you have to like follow through 100%. You know, if it's something that's making your kid fussier and cry more and being angrier, don't do it.
Give up. So our second tip is at night. We kind of just figured this out on our own. I don't remember exactly why. I think we just might not have had the right size diapers, but we started putting Alea, our daughter, in a size up. So say right now she's in 4s. During the day we put her in 5s at night. And we do buy the Huggies brand because we did try to use Targets, but it just didn't work out for us. And we noticed when we did this with her, she was about 4 or 5 months old when we did this with her, and it worked really well. She started sleeping like 8 to 10 hours at night. So if you have a baby that's not sleeping through the night, or you just want to, you know, get another hour or 2 stretch out of them, you could always try to up that size diaper at night and see if that works.
Especially like our daughter, she would wake up crying every couple hours. Even though she was like, wasn't really that hungry or anything, she'd wake up crying because she was wet. She was soaked through her pajamas, and that's when we decided to put one up. So we normally, to clarify, we normally use the Target brand during the day because they work just fine for her. She doesn't have any issues with them, and they're not as expensive as Huggies. But we use the Huggies overnight because they hold the fluid in there, the liquid in there better and away from her body better than the Target ones do.
True that, true that.
Right.
Side note, just drink coffee when you're a parent, or caffeine, I don't know. The third bit of advice that we have is
Go ahead.
to make sure you take time for yourself. Because if you are not filled up, just like the saying, if your cup's not filled up, you can't fill out or pour out on others, however it goes. You need to take time for yourself, whatever that looks like. And moms, don't let that be your shower. Like, at least let it be your nighttime routine of cleaning your face, washing your face, whatever. Add something extra in there. Go buy a little bit extra.
Read a book.
Expensive dream or something. I don't know, do something for yourself, whatever that looks like. Just make sure it's something that is investing in yourself somehow,
start a YouTube channel,
some way where you can feel good about yourself, because if you don't feel good about yourself, if you're having a down day, which is totally fine, you still have those down days too, you won't be as nice of a parent as you could be had you been taking that time for yourself.
So this one kind of goes into our next one, which is so take that time for yourself, but also it's like time management, prioritizing things. Sometimes, let's say you just put your daughter down and you have a list of things to do.
Right.
Put laundry away, clean up her toys, or wash the dishes. You know, sometimes you have a lot of things to do, not that much time. Just take that 5 minutes, take that 10 minutes, lay down, relax, read a book, do whatever you do that's gonna help you kind of calm down and not be as stressed as normal, because that will make you more productive, and then you will feel better about yourself and your life versus struggling to get the laundry put away, then you wash the dishes, then your daughter wakes up and like, I didn't get through this, I still have my list of things to do, and you're awake.
Yes.
But if you just take that 5 minutes and you relax and you calm down and you kind of like rejuvenate, when you get through just the laundry putting away and you still have those 2 other things, you feel better though, you feel more relaxed. You're like, I'll do that later, or that can be done tomorrow. Next bit of advice, get bigger chairs for your children. So the next tip, the next advice is not just for parents, it's for all you single people out there too, the 2 or 3 of you guys that watch this, but it's don't compare yourself to people on social media, because on social media no one portrays their messy kitchen, their children crying, their meltdowns, their own personal meltdown where they're freaking out. I'm not pointing to you.
Some people do.
Some people do, but it's rare. Most people portray that perfect life, and it's just like this little glimpse of a window that you see through, but all around it is chaos, but they only post that beautiful, perfect life. And if you compare yourself to that little window of the perfect life, it's gonna make your life and your chaos that much worse. Same thing with if you're not a parent either. If you're comparing your day to day to someone else's adventure Facebook thing, and they seem like they're going on a trip all the time, every day, it's probably not true. They probably do it occasionally. Some people are a little more well off and do it more often, but same with parenting. Some people, or most people, it's gonna, there's a lot of chaos with a little bit of beauty. So you just find the beauty in the small things.
That reminds me, I actually shared a meme about that. Hold on. I gotta find it.
You can't share a meme on Facebook. I mean, I guess you can.
Yes, you can.
Don't compare yourself to other mothers. We are all losing our shit. Some hide it better than others.
It's true.
Very true. Very true. So if you're a person that just puts all your stuff out in front of you, you won't hide it as well as the person that hides everything. But they're all losing it. I've heard that saying. I believe it. But I like that where I was getting to, that you got to find the beauty in the small things. You know, the little 5 minutes to yourself, the face wash, whatever you want to do, makeup, whatever gets you happy, relax. Find the beauty in the little things.
All right, so the next bit of advice that I have is, it kind of goes along with what you were just saying, but it's more so like, you know your personality before you were a parent, you know your family dynamics before you had children, or whatever that looks like, blended families, anything out there. So don't go and get advice from someone else and then try to do it yourself. You know, like sleep training, for example. If you try to look up, like, why isn't my kid sleeping? What am I doing wrong? Or what can I do to make this better? Everything is going to tell you they need a schedule. They need a schedule, they need a schedule. They need to wake up the same time, nap the same time, nap as long as possible, blah, whatever.
Which works if you're that person.
Exactly. If you're that scheduler and you need that,
at all.
That definitely works for you. For us, we're very go with the flow, spontaneous type people. So
and guess what? Our children are like that too.
Yes.
Big surprise.
Yes. So when I tried like that sleep training where I was like, every day she has to take a nap at 11 and she needs to sleep for this long, and it was so unbelievably stressful for us and it did not work out. Now that we let her do her own thing, she's kind of on her own schedule, sort of, but I mean, then there's still off days. And even with people that have those schedules, I feel like they still have off days. So don't expect every day to go perfectly.
Kind of goes hand in hand with this is that a lot of people get stressed over their children eating and what they eat, and make sure to get enough food. But we don't eat the same thing every day. You don't. Some days we just wake up and Sundays we just wake up and we're just not that hungry, so we have a little banana for breakfast and go about our day. Other days we smash on 2 omelets. It just depends. Our daughter didn't really eat anything this morning. She had like 3 blueberries and maybe like a bite of a banana, and that's pretty much all she ate this morning. She didn't want anything. We made her an egg. I don't even know if she ate any of the egg. A bite or 2. Which normally she eats a lot more than that. But
yeah.
Guess what? Lunchtime came around and she smashed. So how much you just make sure get some food and you offer them food. If they don't want it, they don't want it. You can't force it down them.
The next bit of advice I think I would have, like, read your child kind of, you know, like we have that mom instinct. You kind of just know, I don't know.
Yeah, I see where you're going. You know something's wrong with your child, not acting right. You know if your child is just cranky just because she's cranky or cranky because she's hurting. You have that mom instinct. Us dads, we don't have it as much. We kind of learn it, I think. It's more of a learned instinct. You just like spend enough time with your kids and you realize that, hey, something's up, this or that, you know. But definitely there's a mom instinct, 100%. So, speaking to dads out there, you know how when your beautiful spouse or significant other or mother of your child is pregnant and they're a little hormonal, so you got to be a little bit careful what you say and things like that? Yeah? Well, guess what? After they give birth, they're still hormonal. Give them time. It takes a couple months or maybe 6 months and they'll get back to normal. Normal, whatever their normal was, you know. Some people are a little less normal than other people, but hey, she is her normal self, and well, she will be her normal self soon. I mean, you've been pregnant so long and postpartum, and it was short postpartum and back to pregnancy. I don't even remember what your normal was. You've been pregnant more than not pregnant since we've been together. That's
valid.
crazy.
That is
so I don't even
valid.
know what her normal is anymore. But someday she'll be back to her normal, maybe. Maybe.
You'll be there?
For now,
okay.
It's comfy.
Okay.
The lady can sleep in this. I see why she likes it.
The next bit of parenting advice that I have is to take time with each other. Like, you always need to date your spouse, whatever. If you're a single parent, obviously this doesn't apply to you, but
you can be dating someone and just
you need to still
kind of goes hand in hand
work
with
on that relationship. Yeah,
yes.
It kind of does.
Well,
because like, we need to be good together to be good in front of our children, and we're setting examples for our children. So if we're not happy together, we're gonna fight more, and then our kids are gonna be like, okay, so
more.
It's okay to yell at my friend like that because, you know, mom and dad yell at each other like that, or whatever it is. And the other thing is too, even though as parents we don't ever want to think about our children dating or anything, my daughter's looking up to me at how to act as a woman, and she's also looking up to him on what her future spouse, you know, when she's like 50 should
act. My daughter ain't dating? What are you talking about?
And the same thing with our son. He's looking up to my husband like, okay, this is how my dad acts, this is how I should act.
Acceptable. That's more acceptable.
And he's looking at me to see like what his wife, you know, when he's like 45 should look like. I don't know why he can get married younger, but I guess he's allowed to.
She's my princess. Nobody's gonna touch my princess but us. She's our princess.
That is true. If you have a dog, don't forget about him or her, because they're your baby too. I threw your ball. It's gone. All right, so that's everything we have for you guys on parenting advice. I hope you guys enjoyed our advice. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below if you guys have any good parenting advice.
Don't forget to ring that bell. Don't forget to catch us next weekend when we will share on preparing for 2. Preparing for the second child.
It's back there.
Maybe it's not help. Push.
Okay.
Push. All right. Was that what I was supposed to say? I'm expecting 2. Expecting the second one?
No, you make it sound like I'm pregnant. Ready?
Yeah.
No.
Traumatize each other. Don't strap them to the toilet seat either.